We got ourselves body count on Team Blue. Looks like they're still trying to figure out who's going first, but that's giving them a perfect time to introduce the boys. We got Jin, we got Mathinus, we got P-Blood in here, and Sebastian. That would work. We got Calv on Team Red with Irain. We got Fat Saxony. Oh, my boy! Oh, you look beautiful. We got ourselves Gerlin. Actually looking kind of cool. And then we also got Unlighten as a red, right? That is a two-hander, right? I hope so. It confused me. It's like it has like a Karen face, dude. Oh, it is a two-hander, okay. But it looks like a Karen face, doesn't it? That seriously looks like a one-hander. It doesn't feel like a two-hander. But it's gonna be body count first. And he's going up versus Calf. Calf, you're not seeing weird. You're not. We are in duel, by the way, Calf. This is happening. You're just against a rogue. It's going to be a year and a half before you guys find each other. Unless he pops in a bullet. That's going to be that bear form coming out. Body count getting hit with a bash. But opportunity for Cal to jump back into cat form and get some bleeds rolling. Maybe he'll get a root onto body count. Does go for a bite into a crucible to follow. Body count going for a big blood of the enemy. Big dash against to follow Cal. Trinkets into a bear form right now. No wall available. Is going to get him some renewal rolling. Back into cat form. Body count popping that evasion. Trying to see if he can stay alive through all the damage from Cal. Is going to clock the shadows and run away as he sees the thrones. Needs to get himself a sippy cup rolling. But it was huge damage onto Cal. Forced out a lot of defenses. It's going to be one more wall available for the Pharaoh. Blind to follow. No chicken available. Body count catches himself. Quick reprieve from all that Pharaoh frenzy burst. Is going to be able to get himself a full restab. Did proc a twisted appendage, which would have been great for burst, but he's just not going to be able to do it for now. Going to have to wait a little bit here. Is that the Duelist Tabard? There is the Duelist Tabard. I don't actually have the Duelist Tabard. I learned that yesterday. I do not have the Duelist Tabard. Cal popping in a bear form. Might just want to go pick up the eyes and see if he can scout the rogue out, as body count is at super low health. This is going to allow body count a little bit extra time to get himself one more sippy cup. No warlocks in the team, no mages, so he doesn't really get himself freebie heals there with either food or warlock cookies. But either way, it's going to work out for him. Either way, he is a rogue after all. He needs to get Cal in a cat form, blood of the enemy, and really pop off some cooldowns. Body count still holding on to his trinket for now. So at least he's going to be in a good spot. Is trying to wait until he gets all the sippy cups. Might even let Cal pick up the eye here, actually. He's just buying his own time. I know a lot of people don't like this rogue play, man. But trust me, what if he just gets a big old one-shot? Could actually walk up. Oh, no mind. I was going to say maybe walk up and sap Cal, but he wasn't stealth. Picking up the eye, looking to see if he can find body count. He knows he's somewhere out there. He might actually have humanoid tracking on his map. Does he? He does not. So he actually cannot see exactly where body count is at. Do pharaohs still have humanoid tracking? Or cat form druids have humanoid tracking? Maybe not. Calf is going to be reopened up with his Shadow Strike. Probably going to go for a bash into an opener onto body count. Is going to hit him with a Crucible. Body count cannot really do the most amount of damage without popping cooldowns. That is going to be early Thorns by Calv, though, into a cat form after bash off of body count. Could be trying to wait out. That Thorn's not going to wait out too long. Big disregard. Tricky coming out for Calv. It's going to be one the sub. Cheap shot yet again. Calv does get himself huge heals. Did 2 minutes really pass by that fast? Has a Trinket back up in every defensive. Wow. Body count maybe should have came in a little bit early before all those CDs were up. Having to go for advantage, and that's going to be yet another restyle. Big blood of the enemy damage, but that trinket and renewal denied the finisher kill. Calv did not use, I think he might have used one wall here because enough time has passed for him to get a second one up and running. But body count might just want to wait until he has a good setup. Might actually just want to get into Calf and try to hope for a corruption proxy, man. He has evasion, so he can tussle. He has Cloak of Shadows to deal with Thorns if he wants to just maintain the damage. It looks like he's going to come in with a Shadow Blaze. Might be able to get enough damage to break through the tough exterior of his Calf. Chicken it out of that bash. Into a cheap shot. Huge eviscerate onto Calf. Nightblade yet again. Cheap shot. Big eviscerate. Might have it here. Wall coming down Calf. Trying to heal that. No, that under a trinket is not going to save your life. Fat Sax is up next as an Assassin Rogue. Getting the big dots of the body count. Trinket and out of the blind. Body count is a good position to turn around and get a big fat kidney shot onto Fat Sax right now. Fat Sax is trying to stay aggressive. Cheap shot onto body count. He's going to go for as many dots as he can. Does land the kidney shot. It looks like it's going to be Vendetta. Big blood of the enemy of his own, actually. Body count popping a cheap shot of his own onto Fat Sax. Does get him to about half a shell. Cheap shot with a twisted appendage. Just to follow up. Kidney shot. Oh my god. That man just got obliterated. Fat Sax had himself huge damage going. And body count just eviscerated that guy. Oh my god. What? Okay. I'm fucking Little John now, dude. After, oh my god, I think I got a brain aneurysm after that one. That rocked my socks, dude. What was that? Arraign is going to be up next as a balance druid. Given body count on a duel, allow a body count just like, oh. Oh, nice little bow too. Oh, I love this honorable duel. 5 minutes in as the dampening is going to start to come in. Arraign is playing a balanced druid, so I don't know how a balanced druid is going to do, I guess, in a subtlety rogue, but he's going to pick up the eye back in the boomkin form and body count chilling behind the wall for now. Fat Sax and Cal played that super well, but body count has a big burst lined up. Cheap shot coming on to Arraign, not blood of the enemy yet. Arraign actually popping over defensive, but he's just getting shredded right through. That twisted appendage is not helping the situation at all. There's going to be another twisted appendage onto, I think, body count that time. And body is going to go for a reset after going for as much hammering burst as it could. Was that even thorns out of Arraign either? I don't think it was. Body count no longer with the Cloak of Shadows though. So if he goes in and Arraign does pop thorns, this could be good. No trinket available for Arraign. However, does body have enough damage? Arraign doesn't have 100% health. That is boomkin form is going to keep him a little bit extra defensiveness. That's going to be thorns immediately denying body count from going for a big cheap shot. Disarm to follow, so body count can't even really do much against Arraign. That's going to be big Star Surges doing quite a lot of damage. Smoke bomb to separate these two for a second. Arraign hopping in the cat form just to get a little bit extra speed. It's not going to go actually on the tight corner turns. Body count getting right back in, hoping to get a big cheap shot. Arraign still has a lot of damage rolling. It's going to be kidney shot onto Arraign. Big damage, Knife Blade to follow. Maybe a big eviscerate. That's going to be blow to the enemy. Eviscerate huge with Desert Gas. That's going to be a few shadow strikes to maybe end it off. Does get himself a basket at the end. A body count is going to have a Cloak of Shadows. Innovation for Enlighten. Hitting him with a blind before Enlighten can really just continue on the damage. It's going to be Cloak of Shadows a little bit early versus Enlighten. Trying to see if he can slow him. It's going to be evasion to follow. Has a trinket if needs to. That's going to be a lot of holy damage. As long as holy damage does not go through into body count, it should be good. Trying to get more cheap shots onto Enlighten. Trying to control the wings that he has and keep him slowing him. It looks like the Hand of Hindrance is going to slow him even further. Nice Shadow Step to get away from the Paladin for a second. While wings are up, it is a dire situation. Body count continuing to heal himself. Catches another restealth. That's actually a perfect control over a Paladin with Shield of Vengeance and wings. He just waited him out while doing damage at the same time. Good control, good damage so far. Playing it very nicely. Bubble out of Enlighten right now. Does he have anything to follow? That's going to be a shadowy duel by body count actually. And he's going to try to see if he can just walk away from Enlighten. Catches a restealth. Enlighten just created the worst line of sight for himself by hopping in the hopping on a mount. That's going to be Enlighten down. He hopped on a mount and then jumped over that little pillar over there. And actually, that created a line of sight for body count as he went around it. Body going for shadowy blades. That's going to be Garen up next. Garen, last one standing. It's going to go for Fade Death. Trick it out of that cheap shot. Maybe it could be enough damage for body count right now. Does Harpoon pass and try to see if he can sprint out. Maybe get some damage rolling at a distance. No, he looks like he's just sprinting out with a Manic Bandage to follow. Body count did go for Shadow Blaze there. It's going to get what looks like a stun onto the pet and catches a full restealth. If he has a blood of the enemy soon, Garen, I keep calling you Garen, no longer has a trinket. Big blood of the enemy could be the end here with body count. I don't know if he might be able to live this. It's going to drop down a big trap. Actually, body count getting caught in that massive steel trap. Managed to fall it just to get himself out of there. Blood of the enemy does connect onto Garen. Is he going to go follow up with damage? Freeze the trap to stop his burst. No, Garen actually has a perfect trap available for body count with a knockback to follow. Still trying to see if he can follow up some damage. Gesture got Chicken is going to connect, but doesn't do nearly as much damage as he wants it to. And that's going to be Garen actually setting up a Void Elf Racial to try to see if he can juke around body count, maybe get next to him. Does not go for it. Actually sits in the back with Manic Bandage's body count. Actually gets a stun onto the pet. And is going to be able to get himself a reset. Flare is going to get him out. Stun to follow Garen. Does he have enough damage to really get some damage going into body count? So far, Garen just denying body count the damage, it seems like. It doesn't look like they're trying to go for damage of their own. It's going to be a body count get attached with that appendage for a second. Does eliminate it. Might have the damage here. Garen with a freezing trap as body count goes for a Knife Blade. Just denying him and keeping himself all float on health. Body count might have to start popping big defenses here to survive this longer. Going to be a knockback trap. Still doesn't go too far. Cheap shot to Garen. Finally enables the damage. Cold Blood is there. Is going to try to get the Knife Blades in there. Maybe another Viscera to follow. Doesn't get the cheap shot right after. Harpoon by Garen is going to have a twisted appendage attacking him. Body count does go for a Cloak of Shadows with a smoke bomb there. And Garen took quite a bit of damage there so far. Is going to get a blind onto the pet so he might be able to catch a reset. Does he have any poisons on him? Probably not, but now. So I think he tried to get a sap into Garen. Did not happen though. Body count invasion's up and running. Not a lot of health available. Garen, cheap shot to fall. Trinkets out of it. Cheap shot again. His body gets ended. Big blow to the enemy and does go down. Body count. Just messing these boys up. Big sub bro. Burst damage. Just needs to wait until the right perfect opponent moment. And just slaps him out of the sky, man. Woo! What's up, girl? How you doing, fam? Oh. You went for another mage, Lightforged, and a mage. You could have tried. You could have at least a monk. You would have had actually a little bit of extra XP gain. Sav is ready. All right, we got Sav. I think Boris is still ready, unless Majix is up. Let's get another group going, boys, shall we?